Today, we will learn how to multiply fractions. So here we have a fraction problem: 2/5 times 8/12. So we're gonna learn how to multiply fractions. To multiply fractions, we like to multiply across. So just multiply 2 times 8. The dot means times. In fifth grade, you won't use the x no more. You just probably use a dot to multiply. So the dot means to multiply the numbers. So we'll multiply these, and our result is 16 out of 60. We can simplify this into and we should simplify. We can simplify this like to 8 divided by what? Both by 2. We get 8 out of 30. And we simplify one more time. One more time. 4 out of 15. Here's another way I like to solve this problem. So let's say I have the same problem again. They have the same problem again. But how would I solve it? Well, this time I would like use cross cancellation. We have never used before, but we're gonna learn how to use this. So we're gonna look at the cross product. So we know how to find a cross product. We need to multiply by diagonals. If we can find the GCF that's greater than 2, then we can cross cancel it. Here we cross cancel this. So we can divide, it's like equivalent fractions, right? We divide both by 2. So you divide 1, we get the 1, and we get 6. So we do take the cross products. Look, here. 8 and 5 has a GCF of 1. So we cannot make a cross product. Here, a cross product, a cancellation. 2 and 12 has a GCF of 2. So we can divide both by 2. These don't have a GCF of these have a GCF of 1. We can't divide it. Then all we have to do is just write it as a fraction. So this is equal to 1/6 times 8/6. Am I saying that correctly? No, what 1/5. 1/5. Am I looking at myself correctly? 1/5 times 8/6. Here we just multiply. Here we don't have no GCF. GCF of 1 we cross cancel. We get 8/30. And again, we see that these are the same fractions, so we just convert this into 4/15. So 2/5 times 8/12. We use the first way and we use our second way. And both always work. Okay? This one is actually has extra steps, cross cancel, but they will give you a fraction that sometimes you won't need to simplify. This is the sixth grade way, and this is the fifth grade way. We just multiply and find its equivalent, and after we find the product of the fractions, we just simplify the fraction to the lowest terms. We call it a fraction. It's called the most simplified fraction is called the lowest fraction term. The lowest terms of a fraction. So the lowest term of a fraction is equal to 4 out of 15. That is our lowest terms or fraction. All right, let's look at the one over here. It says 2/3 times 3/4. Well, this is the first way to do it. I would multiply 2 times 3, 3 times 4. That gives us 6/12. 6/12 is 1/2. Now you can bring a fraction again, and we can just cross cancel. Let's cross cancel the fraction here. But you know what? We look at the cross products. We're not gonna multiply them, but we're just gonna look at them. If they have a GCF greater than 1, then we can just cross out and divide by the GCF. So here we're going to divide by, nope, not blue. I'm not black, blue. Look at these fractions over here. What are the GCF of the fraction of these numbers? 2. So it's going to divide by the GCF. We're going to divide this by the GCF and this by the GCF. And the GCF of 2 and 4 is just 2. So we can divide this by 2, we get 1. And divide this by 2, we get 2. And look at 3 and 3. They have a GCF of 3. So we're going to divide by 3 over here to get 1. And divide over here to get 1. Now we just got 1 times 1 out of 1 times 2. That just gives 1/2. Cross canceling and using the regular method still gives us the same products. But if I prefer, I'd prefer using the 6th grade way. This way, I'd always use this because sometimes, most of the time, I don't really need to simplify anything. So, but if you want to use this way, you still can't. It's just we need to start using this way some sooner. All right, I have something for you. I have 3/8 times 8/9. I want you to try to solve this fraction over here equals some fraction. So I want you to try to solve the fraction here. 3/8 times 8/9.